Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Livingston here, first grade teacher at Hidden Valley. Happy Monday. I hope you all had a restful weekend. Today is Monday, May 18th, and I'm going to introduce to you our pre-module lesson. So, when you watched Miss Johnson's lesson on Friday, she introduced you to topic, main idea, and details. Here is the same umbrella anchor chart that she showed you. The reason why I am showing this to you is because I wanted to show you that today we are going to focus on supporting details. Supporting details are in place to support the main idea and topic. So with the article we will focus on today, we are looking solely at details. You may have also seen an ice cream anchor chart before. I like this example because I love ice cream. Think of the cone as your main idea and each scoop as a detail. So we will be focusing on the scoops that go into the main idea. So the article I'm going to use today is called 10 Things You Can Do to Save Our Wetlands. Wetlands can be found outdoors. They're a mix of water, grass, dirt, and all sorts of different outdoor things. And as you hear this article, you're going to find out about their purpose and things we can do to save them. So please follow along as I read the article, starting with the word do. Do your part to protect and preserve our fragile ecosystems. Wetlands support a complex set of bird life, animals, insects, and reptiles, and are very sensitive to pollution. Here are 10 ways to save our wetlands. 1. Join programs that help protect and restore wetlands. Contact your local municipality, community groups, environmental organizations, or a non-government organization about activities in your area. 2. Report illegal activity. Report illegal activity such as filling, clearing, or dumping in wetlands to government authorities. 3. Need that to go away. There we go. Pick up all litter and dispose in appropriate trash containers. Also, keep surfaces that wash into storm drains clean of pet feces, toxic chemicals, fertilizers, and motor oil, which eventually wash into our wetlands, polluting them. 4. Plant local tree species. Plant only local species of trees, shrubs, and flowers to keep the ecological balance of local wetlands. 5. Use living shoreline techniques to stabilize the soil. If you make use of waterfront property with a shoreline or riverbank, use living shoreline techniques to stabilize the soil, a mix of plant roots, sand, and stone instead of man-made structures. 6. Avoid wetlands if you are expanding your home or installing a shed. 7. Use phosphate-free laundry and dishwasher detergents. Phosphates help algae grow, which can suffocate aquatic life. 8. Use paper and recycled products made from unbleached paper. Use paper and recycled products made from unbleached paper. Bleached paper contains toxic chemicals that can contaminate water. 9. Use non-toxic products for household cleaning. Lawn and garden care as well. Never spray lawn or garden chemicals on a windy or rainy day, as they will not wash into the waterways. 10. Reduce and recycle household items and waste. Awesome job, boys and girls. Thanks for listening. So now I'm going to show you what my writing and answering the questions responses look like. In your work that you're going to do after this, you have a page that looks just like this. You're going to hear an article and you're going to respond to questions. I'm going to do the same and model how you should be doing that with yours. So this is what my paper looks like. It says 10 things you can do to save the wetlands, which is the title of the article. And then it says use evidence from the text to support your thinking. Here's the question I need to answer. Why does the author say that people should save the wetlands? So I need to go back into my text and find the answer. So I went back into the text and I found the answer right here where I underlined in yellow. It's helpful if you use a crayon or a highlighter. Wetlands support a complex set of bird life, animals, insects, and reptiles, and are very sensitive to pollution. So in that sentence, the author told me why people need to save the wetlands. So I'm turning that into my own words and writing my answer. The author says that people should save the wetlands because the wetlands support many different birds, animals, insects, and reptiles. I didn't think of that information myself. I got it from the text and I put it in a complete sentence in my own words. As you can see, my information for my answer came from the text. Feel free to pause this slide if you need to look more. My next question to answer: what is something that people can do to save the wetlands? I know that again I need to go back into my text and find a detail that the author stated to tell me what people can do to save the wetlands. So I remembered that in each of the steps there were different things that the author said we could do. So I picked one that I knew I could personally do to save wetlands. I found that number 3 said, pick up all litter and dispose in appropriate trash containers. So I took that, put it in my own words, and wrote my answer to the question. Something that people can do to save the wetlands is pick up litter and throw it away in the correct trash container. And just again, like previously, I found my answer in the text. I put it in my own words and I also wrote a complete sentence. Feel free to pause this if you need to look more. Now that you've watched my model examples, you're going to go back to your Canvas page and watch the next video. You will also want to open up your packages to page 15 and 16 so you can follow along and answer the questions about your passage. Thanks for listening, boys and girls.